if this looks better.
No. I'm going to get into it.
All right, we're just basically trying to test our, and look, see this camera's so wide.
Is that this one?
Yeah, this is us live here.
Oh, yeah, and you can't bring it in. Kind of defeats the purpose.
Well, yeah, just make it wider.
Background.
Make it wider.
Not right now, because the background drop won't be wider.
You bring it forward. Bring the whole thing forward. Or not.
Sorry, puppies. Not gonna really. Watch out, it might fall over on us.
Nah.
We've got a better backdrop coming.
Yes.
A cool one. Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need a better backdrop. Not white.
Well, that's really kind of great. So.
It's our projector screen.
Yeah, one that we show movies on and whatnot. So.
All right. So, gosh, we said a lot in the last
I know.
one and nobody heard it.
I know we did a lot of talking and
maybe we'll get more people jumping in on this one.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to.
It still doesn't look great.
It looks great on our phone, but on here it's not. You're going to have to not do that.
I was just making sure. I was like, oh, the sound's not working again.
Yeah. Really, we're just testing, trying to decide some things we're going to do for the future.
There you go. Hey, thanks.
Hey.
It's a better picture on this end, I think, but I don't know what it's going to look like on the computer.
Yeah.
Or to somebody else.
Well, the Magical Traveler, our friend Patrick, he is a Disney planner. We highly recommend him. He is a great guy.
It came up. I asked a question on Instagram. Like, ask us whatever you want to ask us about Disneyland. And someone asked if we used a planner. And he's the planner.
Yeah. If we were going to use a planner,
it would be you.
It would be Patrick. We've talked about it several times. I think my only concern has been why I have not used one in the past. Where I think we used one once.
No.
No, we did it through Universal. Or we did it through AAA or something, and we had a plan. We had a planner.
It was not.
I think Patrick can't do the flights, and we had to get our flight through our credit card. So, and we use the miles on our Chase card, and if you want to get in on that, if you sign up through us, you get points and we get points, but we get the Chase. What is it? The Sapphire card.
Chase Sapphire, and Cora and Nate, who is another YouTube channel that we follow. They highly recommended it. That's why we picked it. We don't recommend the debt part.
Yeah, the debt, no, but we flew to Disneyland this year, and it cost us like
$70
out of pocket. So out of the miles, straight out the gate miles that we got, which was pretty good. So anything you can do to.
But I think I would say though, as far as using a planner, he likes the challenge. When you planned our Grand Canyon trip, the road trip that took us all the way to the Grand Canyon and back through Colorado and Kansas home, like he spent over half a year planning that. He just likes the challenge of that. And he likes studying the parks and figuring out what to do and where to go. And we watch all the YouTube videos of all the, like Lisa Land and Provost Park Pass and
Ordinary Adventures. And you kind of have to. It's funny that you have the two sets of regional individuals. You have you have Tim Tracker and that group on
which theirs is totally changed. Theirs is because they've had a kid and they're having their second. Theirs is more based on, which I don't think they intentionally did it, but it's just what happens. And at first I didn't really want to watch because we do have two kids and their videos weren't really focused on that so much. But if you do have littles now, they're a great channel to watch. So,
right.
But
but
You like the challenge of setting it all up and figuring it all out, and I don't feel like we missed out really on anything. We don't know if we did.
Yeah, I don't think we did. I'm turning it this way more to aggravate my wife and to straighten us up.
I can move over, and you can move this way. Why would you do that?
Yeah, let's see. He said he do book many families do their own planning, and they allow me to make the booking. Thanks for the kind words. Yeah, I mean, without a doubt.
But we did that on a snow day last January. You called Disney,
right?
And you were, I mean, on the phone for what, an hour or so, and
Right.
did all the planning and everything. And she was pretty good on guiding us, like on which hotel and.
I think the thing about using guys like Patrick, a lot of times they'll give you, like, you get a $25 or $50 gift card, or they get the extra magic added for you that we don't necessarily.
And they do know a lot of tricks.
And
that
they,
we
yeah,
didn't
without
know.
yeah. So
And
Patrick, we did a lot of talking on the other one that didn't work out. I think the next time we go to Disney will probably be like Paris or maybe Japan. So that's our next. Japan is what we really want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
have you been there?
Have you been to the Japan?
I think he has.
I
want to say I've seen pictures that he did.
Yeah. I think he's been everywhere.
Right. He's just the world traveler.
Yes.
The magical world traveler. You need to add the world in there.
Yeah, the magical world traveler. So.
Or was it his brother? Somebody. Maybe both of them. I don't know.
Maybe all of them. So.
Because we go to church with his family.
Used to.
Huh?
Used to.
No, we do. They're with us where we are now.
They are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We're back. We were in Sunday school with them.
Oh, Jay. Yeah. Oh. Alani.
Oh, that's in Hawaii?
Yeah.
No, it's just a hotel, right? Is there other...
Yeah, I think they have a hotel, and so...
Because Tim and Kat.
Tim and Kat with some other people that we follow. Tim and Kat, like...
And the trackers were just
And the
there.
trackers were there. Ordinary Adventure was just there. Everybody was there.
Oh, why were they all there? And there was a big storm.
Yeah, they were all there during the big storm, so... But we can't talk about some of the stuff that we did on this trip. I guess that would be if anyone. Well, actually, I can. I tricked the magical traveler by getting on here by telling him I would talk about shorts. I think we started really about the channel. We started hard working at it a year ago, and we got the 1,000 hours. I mean, the thousands.
That was in April?
I think it was in May. So it was that. All
I
right.
thought it was around fall break, spring break.
Yeah, we
made that ocean video.
Yeah, we had 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours, which is the magic number to get where you want to get. And what I found, and a lot of people don't like this. This is some people things that they don't want to do is shorts. And YouTube is actively competing with TikTok and Instagram. And if you will make, and especially you, Patrick, you should be doing this every day. You make a video between 9 and I would say.
Oh, and these videos are so good too on Facebook.
Yes, between 9 seconds and 22 seconds. You don't want it any shorter than 9, and you can go as long as a full minute. But really, that sweet spot is right between 9 and 22 seconds. And you think, gosh, 22 seconds, you can't do anything. I mean, that doesn't seem like you can do anything there. It's an eternity. Trust me. You do a short video, just about anything. Just make it, kind of what you're doing, what you're eating, standing in line, a quick tip. People love quick tips. Hey, did you know? You could go, hey, did you know at Disneyland, if you go to this certain spot and you bend down, you can smell cookies because they're pumping out air, and go and do that. And really, that's a 20.
Or did you know that Tanqueray Terrace has Dole Whip? No, I didn't know till our last day.
I knew that the entire time, but she didn't know that.
Could have had one every single day.
But you do that short little video, and then the other key thing is timing. I like to do things at 10 o'clock Central. And here's why I do 10 o'clock Central. If you look at the entire country, you have the time zone at 10 o'clock our time. It's 8 o'clock in California, and it is noon.
No, 11
Yeah.
on the East Coast.
Noon to no,
11. It's 11 on the East Coast.
it's 11 on the East Coast. So you're in that spot. So 10, 11 o'clock. So
Lunch,
yes,
breakfast.
AM, 100% AM. So you're taking that time in there.
But I was telling him, I don't know if you get any like automatic text messages from people.
It's always at 10 o'clock.
They're going to be, look at the times that you get those. I was getting one at 7 o'clock every Thursday night. And I think that's probably another sweet spot time. It's just like people are winding down. They're not so worried about work on Friday because it's the last day of the week. But 10 o'clock, I've noticed I get text messages. 10 to 11 o'clock. I get a text.
AM.
10 a.m. I get text messages from just automatic, like
everybody.
Cell groups, things that I've signed up voluntarily with. And
so anyway, so the reason why that is,
and if you get notifications on YouTube, like YouTube notifications, they come in. Watch the times that they come in. Successful channels and
right.
Okay.
10 is the time that you want to post something in the morning or push something out every day. Now, I've been pushing out my breakfast. I've lost about 90 pounds. I've not really advertised that that's what's going on, but really what you see in the morning is what I'm eating. So I put something on about 7 o'clock in the morning, and inside your for your feed, you can kind of see where it's inside of your YouTube settings. It shows you when your audience is on, and a lot of times Monday and Tuesday morning at that time I have my audiences on. Wednesday is not a great day for us. We don't get a lot of stuff on there, but Thursday and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and you can kind of see there's a highlighted purple area that you're in there. But 10 o'clock straight across the board is always good. So if you have shorts, I would recommend that you post at least 3 times a day. I would do one at 10 a.m. and then I would post again at whatever your lunchtime is, and I would have it food based if that's what you're doing. And then also another time is at 2, which doesn't do as well for us, and then also in the 5 to 6 time. So those are, I know that's kind of all over the place, but you have to pick the spot that's good for you when you're doing.
A few different.
You have to do some testing on there, because you'll post a video that you think is great. This hits every mark that we're wanting. It's right there. It's perfect. It's exactly what we want, and it won't take off. And then you'll post another video, and it will zoom straight off, and you'll be like, "Why did that dumb video take off? It was the absolute dumbest video I've ever seen." But you've got a video, and you probably have hours of video on your phone from whatever, and you can edit it down to,
or on your Facebook.
On your Facebook, you can download it, or in your Google Photos, you can download them. 9 to 22 seconds, no more than 30. Post that video on there, and then they've changed the way they do shorts. If you do shorts from your phone, and probably from your the computer, we do most of our shorts. You have to click.
Well, you upload a short video, it becomes a short.
Right. But you click at the very end, you have to click on the photo, and you can scroll your finger across and pick and
shorts go this way.
Yeah. Shorts always go this way.
Long videos this way.
And
I've been bad about that.
You scroll your finger across and you pick the picture that you want to be, and that's what you do now for shorts. But honestly, you pick a video, and like Patrick, right now, if you've got a short little video, something that's funny that happens, you could have you going up and hug one of the characters, right? Mm-hmm. And then do that, and then post it. This is actually not a bad time to post right now.
And it doesn't have to be less than a minute. You can edit it once you upload it, right?
No.
You can't? No. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive. Not on the short. On the shorts, you can't do that. Mm-hmm. On those, you can. So.
But you can pick 15, 30, or 60 seconds.
Yes, and you have to pick, when you go to a short, you have to pick 15 seconds or 60 seconds, and then you kind of mentally have to know, and it takes practice.
If you upload a video longer than that, will it put it in as a short, or edit out what you don't want?
It cuts out at that time, so you don't really have a choice when that's in there.
No, you can't control what it cuts.
No.
Okay. I don't do a lot of them.
Yeah, I do a ton of shorts, and honestly, we went from, in a year, 10 people to we're at 5,052, 53.
50.
Yeah, we're at
51.
51. So, and one of my videos, the video of me pulling a fire alarm and it not going off and laughing, that video gets probably hashtags are a good question. People say right now to not put hashtags that they don't matter. I still do it.
We do.
And YouTube tells you hashtags don't matter anymore. But gosh, golly, it seems like it does. Now in February, if you've been monetized, we're gonna start getting paid for shorts, and we're monetized. We have the hours and the subscribers. So I don't know, but I put hashtags. I think even more important than hashtags is tagging the location. If you go into shorts and you tag the location of where you are, there is you can get down to the spot. You can get to like Disneyland Hotel, or let's say you're riding Pirates of the Caribbean. A lot of those you can put the actual spot. If you're eating at a restaurant, let's say you're eating at your favorite your favorite local restaurant, you put that in there as well. You got to imagine if someone is Googling or searching someplace, anything you can do to help laser that focus in. And they also say tags don't matter anymore, but tags is an option. So if you go down to the bottom, you can put tags in. There's a website. Do you know what the website is? Mm-hmm. She'll put the website in there that you can put in. That's a different one, a different chat. But that we put in there, and we tag our videos too. Is the tag generator something you can't see in there? But I put as much information as in the video, like when you do and we've not done a very good job lately because we've been traveling. I'll have to go back into all of our videos and do this, but I'll put the address of the place. I'll put into various. She'll put the link in. We use this to generate tags. It's free, and anything you can do to add more data into your post, I think it helps you. Someone's going to be searching for. Let's say they're going to be staying at Disneyland Hotel and they want a. I can't think of
Dole Whip.
A Dole Whip. Yeah, thank you. I could not think of the word Dole Whip. You put Dole Whip into there.
I would do a video that tells everywhere there's a Dole Whip.
But if you do that, anything you can add in the bottom part in there, because you have like 5,000 characters that you can add into the bottom of any post. You put whatever, and then also you can tag people in there. So if you put an @ let's say you put a video and you put @ iNerdja, which is us, or @ Ordinary Adventure, or @ Tim Tracker. We added Foot Doc Dana when Emma did her Halloween, and that's how she saw us, was in there. So you could tag it in there. So people are saying not to do hashtags. YouTube even says you don't need it anymore. I put them in there. I know that Instagram is saying to stop using hashtags, that they're not using them anymore. But I feel like that is something that we do. I'm trying to think of something else. Really, if you focus on, what are you doing?
Doing a video on our little tripod that we're using.
So if you use, if you will focus on shorts now, a couple of our friends don't use them at all because they feel like it dilutes their brand.
But jump on the train now, because starting next week it's gonna. Yes. The market will flood, I think. Yeah, that's what everybody's been talking about.
Yeah, when they start paying for shorts, and we've done okay with our long form videos. Laura's done a lot of videos with
editing videos
with fireplaces. We have a video coming up where we were at the Grand.
It's lovely.
At the Grand California, got up in the middle of the night, walked over with the camera, and filmed the fireplace in the Grand Hotel, and just let it run for. An hour. I was over there for hours, letting it run, just sitting in front of the fireplace running. So we do those videos to help with long form content. And if you don't have a lot of long form content,
it gets you viewed hours.
It gets you viewed hours.
Hours, not minutes.
And I understand that shorts are going to be added to having. They're gonna add those to counting towards your hours now, which is gonna be nice. You might want to go make sure that they're not.
They're fine.
So
we have friends over.
we have friends over, and they're
The littles have
tearing-
friends over.
tearing the house down. So,
Um,
but honestly, if you create a short constantly, and you really have, and we post every single day. That's another thing. I post every single day, and we have videos from our trip that are going to happen every single day from here on out. We have enough content now.
you can schedule posts on the computer.
Yes, we're going to schedule
Short.
You can schedule there. Most of them are going to be shorts, but we're also going to. We went through the rides, some of the other stuff that happened. I went through, and we were on the e-ticket lounge. There's a lot of those videos.
I miss it.
I think we're going to mush all those together and create one video.
I need one here in my house.
But you really have to kind of post daily and just post those shorts. And really, honestly, we got our viewership and people subscribing, because you'll get a video. I put up a couple of videos, like I was eating squid, and I went nom 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 nom. It was a 15-second video or something like that. It got 29,000 views in like 15 minutes, and we picked up like 500 subscribers.
Yeah. And people use your audio in their videos. Yeah. Like I don't know how you get an alert that they do that.
There's a setting in there. Like when I pulled the fire alarm and nothing happened, which was an actual work event. They know that I like to do that stuff for videos, and I pulled it and nothing, and we started laughing. And now kids think that's hilarious, and people are using that on there. So I don't get anything for that. I don't guess I could get anything for it other than the coolness factor of that, knowing that I did that.
No, but you should. You should get like.
I'm sure that they're gonna. I'm sure that.
I don't think their videos have gotten a whole lot of views. Yeah, they're cute and funny.
Yeah, a bunch
and it's just an honor that someone wants to use your audio.
Yeah, people are using my audio video, my voice on their video. All right, what's your tip?
Okay, so I watched a video a couple weeks ago. It was like a live class somebody was doing on improving like your Instagram and your YouTube and all that. And one of the things he was saying on YouTube, like he said earlier, YouTube is competing with Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and all that. So they've got their shorts, which is what? TikTok? Mm-hmm. The long videos is YouTube. And also Instagram does like reels and stuff. This is shorts and videos, but also I don't know if you can see. So if you're on here, if you scroll, oh Lordy, I'm sorry, I'm terrible backwards. If you scroll right here across and pick community, that is like the Facebook part of YouTube. And so if you go to our channel, you'll see like. One of the things he recommended is like if you have a video coming up on like New Year's, like we partnered with Amazon, so I was going to be doing some New Year's recommendations, and so I did a poll, like what do you want, what are you going to do for New Year's Eve, like you stand, go out, all that. And so I did a poll, and you get like just interaction, and then you start showing up in their feed. I did a poll.
And if you've seen any YouTube videos lately, you'll notice that those are really taking off. Like
if you're on home in YouTube, like if you click on the home and you just start scrolling through, this is like their Facebook Facebook page. And I was gonna try to find some polls that somebody had up. Here's one, Doctor Who shorts or something. So all you do is, okay, what's the question? Happy New Year, Hoovens. What is your favorite New Year's Day special? I don't know these. Do you know?
End of Time Part 2.
Okay, yeah. So when you vote,
when I selected that, 93% of people picked that.
But if before you voted, you don't get to see, and then you vote, and then
I'm not even subscribed to this. But because I have a poll, they're pushing.
2.2 thousand votes just on that, and now this person's channel is showing up and being pushed out to 2,000 people by YouTube.
And because more people are not using that, so that's another good thing for you, Patrick. You should be able to like, hey, where are you going to be spent? Where do you want to spend your? What are you planning? What trip are you planning? Alani, Disneyland, Disney World. Or what's your favorite ride? What's your favorite snack? What is better, a churro? And they're in there. They're fairly easy to follow up. You're a tech savvy
and
guy.
You can find out too what your people want to see. Like I did one, it's our last full day at Disneyland. It's not a park day, but downtown Disney is pretty awesome. And I said, what do y'all want to see more of? The hotels or Downtown Disney? And like everybody voted they wanted to see more videos of Downtown Disney. So that kind of let us know, okay, well, I mean, and right now we're not getting 2.2 thousand votes on because we only have 5,000 viewers, but subscribers, I wish. But anyway, so it's just something else that they were recommending to get your channel like just pushed out to more people, because I guess YouTube pushes you out if someone interacts with that, and it just kind of, and then maybe they'll subscribe. So
here's the other super tip I can tell you, and anybody who's a close friend of ours knows this now, is when you push a video out and you know you're going to push a video out, if somebody likes it, just likes it, the thumbs up, I've seen it where a video will be trucking along, and then like I'll send it out to like 10 people I know, and 10 solid people like my brother, and I got 3 or 4 other friends out there. I won't mention their names. That if I send a video, they watch it and like it instantly. It's like it gives it gas. It goes like from just kind of steady to just rockets straight up. It happens every single time that we have a video that is done very well. It's likes on the video, and you always hear people go, please just like our videos. That's what they're talking about, because likes are just fuel for posts to take off.
It makes YouTube push you out more.
Yes, once you get into the group. As a matter of fact, I've seen it because, and I think this is a dirty thing that YouTube will do. Your video will take off and start getting off so much, and because let's say you have one person who has 100 subscribers and somebody who has 10,000 subscribers. If they release the same video and your video starts taking off, I've seen my videos take off and they're going so fast, and then suddenly they stop. And I think it's because I have this many subscribers, and they keep you from going any higher. I think they stop you because it's too consistent to see that. And I've seen that our videos have kind of, like, we have every once in a while we'll jump up, we'll cross into the 29,000, the 14,000. But for most of our videos, our shorts, when they take off, we get right at between 2,500 and 4,000 views, and it just stops instantly. It's just like and I think you've hit that number, and that's all they're going to give you. And then I think once we get to like 10,000, like our next goal is 15,000. My goal is 5,000 by Christmas. So the next goal is 10,000
by Christmas.
Yeah, it was by Christmas.
15 by Christmas
next year.
Oh, that's totally doable.
Yeah, 15 by.
I didn't know what your date was.
No, it's 15. Yeah, it was 5,000 this year by Christmas. Our next will be 15,000 by next year.
10,
but as we hit it, it got so close, like it rockets up, but it's like I hit a wall, and they start trailing off. You don't get them anymore. I think that's something YouTube does, and I can't get any confirmation on that from anybody, but I believe that's what they're honestly what they're doing. So.
But if you go to the dashboard for YouTube, over on the right side, is it weekly they put those videos out?
Oh yeah, they constantly get.
They're very helpful. Like just watching them, if you understand all that.
they
I'm
do.
a PE teacher.
They do have quite a few.
But they're good at making it understandable for people who did not go to school for that. So. Oh, thank you. Aww.
I give her the
the last chocolate almond.
The last chocolate almond.
So,
so you want to tell any funny stories while we were there? You want to tell this? You want to tell this story?
That nobody heard earlier.
We told this story already, but nobody heard. So, oh look, it's correct on this one. Look,
it flips it.
It flipped it on this one.
Oh, it's just where we're recording it. It's backwards.
Okay. Well, when we did the video earlier, it was backwards. So anyway, this was on day 2, actually day 3. We had ridden.
It was not a park day.
It was not a park day. We had gone to. We were in Disney's California Adventure.
You're gonna get people in trouble.
I'm not gonna get in trouble. I'd seen this sweatshirt. I'm gonna slide back a little bit so you can see it. It's the Smokey the Bear, 1944. Only you can prevent forest fires. And this is a joke.
What's the year?
1944. That's the year he was.
What's it matter? Oh.
That was the year he was invented. So, this is kind of a thing in our household. I'm constantly telling my children that only you can prevent forest fires. Like that if someone is picking at you or messing with you or giving you a hard time, only you can control how you react to that. It's something I've told them their whole lives. And I saw that and I was like,
It doesn't always work.
no, it does not work. The saying works. It doesn't work with my kids. So I went in and saw it, and they were riding Soarin'. I rode the Incredicoaster. That, in case you know, that thing goes upside down, and I'm good.
It was
I'm good for one upside down, and then I'm done for the day.
Em and I rode it
Yeah,
2 or 3 times.
yeah, I was.
It was fun.
I was good. So, but while they were going into Soarin', I still wasn't feeling very good. This is a couple hours later, but I was not. I was still kind of sick, and I said, you know what, I don't want to ride Soarin'. I'm afraid it's going to make me sick. So I went into the.
Was it by the Grizzly River?
Yeah, it was by the Grizzly.
The store when you come off the water boat ride. I didn't ride it. It was cold.
And it was wet. The girls were like 7 times and got soaking wet.
I don't even know that they got off the boat.
Yeah, I think
they just let them.
They were there on the end of the night and they were just riding. So anyway, I saw it and I thought I want to ride that. But we left shortly afterwards, and I said, well, I'll get it at surely it's at World of Disney, which is their gigantic store.
Well, we went to World of Color. We had to be over there to get in line.
Right.
For World of Color.
Right. And that's why we didn't go back in there. So we get back over there, and it wasn't World of Color. And then someone said, well, maybe it's at the Grand Californian. They have a gift shop in there that's kind of tied to that park. I go in there. No. And they said, this is someone said, it's a park exclusive. So I said, well, you know what? Let's walk down there and see if I can get into the...
I wanted to go down there because I love that spot between both the parks. And I kind of want to do like a panoramic picture where you could see both gates. It's just that's my favorite part about Disneyland. But so we go down there.
Yeah. And I walk up the gate and I go, hey, look, I really wanted to get this hoodie. I can't get anywhere in the parks. I just want to run in, go to the right real quick, run in and get it, and then I'll come right back. And I said,
guess what?
They let me in.
They let him in, and he left us outside.
Yep, they went down there, got him.
He left us as collateral. He told her they could keep us.
I said to kids, so I was there the rest of the day. I didn't see him. I guess it was like 6 hours later.
We went back to the room.
And went back to the room. I rode all.
We went to the e-ticket lounge.
Yeah, I rode it. No, I didn't do that.
I knew he wasn't going to ride any rides because he doesn't like rides.
I don't like the
like,
rides.
what's he going to do? Walk around and eat churros all afternoon?
That would not have necessarily.
Go to Pim's Test Kitchen again.
That would have other. Oh yeah, it was Pim's. Yeah, it would have been so.
That was the right part.
So, but no.
He came back.
I came back, so they let us back in. So
he's honest.
Yeah, I should have stayed.
It's so soft though.
It is. It's
like I can't wait to borrow it.
No, I'm not letting her have it. So.
I'm gonna borrow it. He's always here.
So it's not. The thing is, the stitching is not that great on some of this. I'm afraid it's like the old.
I'm gonna have to do some work on it.
Yeah,
that's not a bad idea. Well, so we went over across the way from DCA after that, and we had to go back to Lost and Found because somebody lost their magic band.
So let's talk about the new magic bands. Can
I tell my story first?
Yes.
Okay, we'll come back. And then while he was talking to Lost and Found, we went up to the gate and we were like, hey, when we were in line here to get in on Saturday, Christmas Eve, we were like first at the gate, and then as soon as they opened that gate and we went through the kiosk, we took off running. Was it Fantasyland? We were Peter Pan and all the rides, and then we ran over to Rise, and it was closed. But we got no pictures at any of the iconic spots, and so they were not busy because it was sold out, and so there was nobody at the gates at the kiosk trying to get in. And so we were like, can we please just step 5 feet past the kiosk and get the Disneyland picture behind, right there behind you? And the lady took our phone and took all these pictures. She was so nice. And then we were like, because you don't go out right at the kiosk that you came in. And she was like, you go out way down there. And we were like, if we go that far away from you, we're not going out. We're going to Rise.
Yeah, because we didn't get to ride Rise of the Resistance. It was broke down the entire day.
We didn't do it.
I
just knew Karma would have come back and gotten us. So
or God.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
so Rise would have been down if we hadn't done that.
It was down almost the whole day, and we didn't get a chance to ride it. I really wish I just would have told her, hey, look, we flew all the way here. It was the only thing we really wanted to ride for sure, and we didn't get to ride it because it was down the whole day. So, So let's talk about magic bands. So
They're not worth it.
They're not worth it. They're not worth
Not
it.
at Disneyland.
Yeah, Disney World was great because we could use it to get into our room. You could get it to
No,
buy.
can you?
Yep, you could.
Because we didn't, because we didn't stay on site at Disney World.
Right, but you could do it. But mine fell off.
I was a little fooled.
Do you have yours?
I can go get it. I was a little fooled.
Go get one and I'll talk about it for a second. So there is a design flaw with the magic bands that needs to be addressed. And that is it just clips onto your hand. There's not anything I think they probably sell something on Pinterest, or you could get something from someone else. I would get the other. Mine fell off while we were on the Matterhorn, either at the Matterhorn or while we walked over to It's a Small World. Very close. We were in line. It had been on my hand the whole time through the day. I think we'd had it. I think I probably had it for 2 or 3 hours, and it popped off. I had mine was grumpy, and it's gone. No one, no one got it. So this is one that my youngest got. It's up, but if you look at it, you can kind of see that all it does is all you can do on it is just push it down on there. There's not I don't know what that's called. The little
I don't have, and if it even did this, like where the button goes in and then it zipped back in and got like just a little tighter. But
yeah, all it just snaps like right there. There's not, what you need is one of those little things that would, if it would
like
held
a
on,
watch has,
like little thing a little watch has, then it would be fine. And really the only thing this watch did while we were there is
nothing.
On Spider-Man.
It cost me $200.
Yeah, well they were
because we had to buy 4.
They were $44, and mine was the grumpy one, which made sense for me.
$200.
But all it did was it on Spider-Man it lit up red, white, and blue.
It lit up at World of Color.
It lit up at World of Color.
It vibrated and
it did.
And we could have used it with our Genie Plus.
Yes, and they did.
But we did it at a ride.
Yes,
and it messed up. You
yes.
were doing everything on your phone.
Yes, so you don't have a choice when you use these bands, and you go up to and you come back. Let's rewind a little bit. Almost every ride was down at one time or another while we were there.
When we were in line for
it. So they gave us a pass, a general lightning lane to come back later for that ride.
They don't voluntarily give you that. No, you went up to the plaid vest people and got that.
Yeah, I had to complain. I was like, look, this is the 3rd ride in a row. So they gave me 3 of them. And when you went up to hit it on your band, it doesn't distinguish between a general one and the one for the ride. It took the general one. And so we had like 4 for.
We messed it up.
Yeah, and I told them, I said, they went ahead and did it. So I had to kind of move things around on those.
I think you were just grumpy because you didn't have one.
Well, no. So I don't think that these are
now,
worth it.
What I was deceived about, and I did not ask a park employee. I was asking other people who seemed to really know what they were doing. They had a lot of stuff, but I thought you could swipe it at your door to get into your room.
I knew you couldn't get into your room.
I think you can connect. Now I'm so glad we didn't, but I think you can connect like a credit card to it, and you can swipe it at a kiosk when you're buying your mobile order food or whatever. What else? Was there any? You use it getting into the park.
Right, it lets you into the park.
But that's what we used it for at Disney World. I mean,
right.
And when we got ours at Disney World, I don't know, they were just plain color bands, and they were probably $20 at that time because it's been 6-7 years.
I think we got ours free when we got there. That was at the time.
And do they send them now, or do you have to order them? Like, you remember?
They used to be free.
People used to post their pictures of opening their boxes with their bands in them.
They don't do that.
They don't do that anymore.
They don't do it anymore. When we went to Disney World, we got ours. I picked the color. They mailed them to us. We had them.
And they were set up.
This had to update.
Oh.
And to charge.
And it comes with a terrible little USB charger. And then in our room, it had all these USBs on the desk. We were like, this is awesome. We have all these.
Half of them didn't work.
None of the USBs worked. So.
Yeah, I would bring do we have one over here?
Not here.
Do we have one?
You need to take like a power strip that has all the USBs.
They make a little USB, and we used it for your.
I have it at school with our robots.
It's one of those things where you push a USB in and it's got a strip in there. I would without a doubt. You probably need to give them some. stuff.
Yeah, dogs. No longer complimentary. You can still order. They arrive in a box, but that's money. Like I like watching the people at the World of Disney store buy the stuff they were buying. Like I was just people watching while we were in there, and the girls had some gift cards from Sweet Friend, and they used those to help buy some of their stuff. But like I know what our 4 bands. Elsie got a hoodie. Emma got these. What else? Did we get anything else at that moment? I know what just that ended up costing, and seeing what everybody else was checking out with, I was like, oh my gosh, just on top of the hotel and the park and the food but it is magical.
Well, and so I had to. We lost two things at there. We lost the we lost my band. I lost my band. They were not. They're not going. Weren't going to replace it.
I told him they're not going to replace it because I'd already seen a lot of posts about this.
So I had to fill out. You have to go to Disneyland / Lost and Found to
the
do
town
it.
hall.
No. It's not
No,
town
it's
hall.
outside of the park.
It's outside the
Thank
park.
goodness.
And you have to go out there to you have to do it online. They won't even talk to you till you fill it out online first. No, I agree, Patrick.
I don't know about Disney World, but they did say that our bands with these new Genie Plus work at Disney World. I didn't ask about Paris or Japan.
I don't think they would work there.
We would wear them anyway because mine is white with Minnie and hers is up.
we probably would wear them. So, but what were we talking about? You interrupted me.
I'm sorry. Oh, filling out the Lost.
Oh, you have to go to Disneyland.com/lostandfound. And I get an email saying we still haven't gotten it yet. No one's turned it in. I'd hoped that somebody, maybe a kid picked it up or somebody. I think someone just picked it up and then. But
we never saw that it had been used.
Yeah, I don't think they ever.
Like it didn't. Like our passes didn't disappear. Like
Right.
the fast passes and stuff.
Right. And then Emma is a big Lululemon fan, and we lost one of the socks in the room. So, hey, go get the thing that we got for free. That was part of the room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Are you for real?
Yeah, put it on. And
I'm not putting it on.
Put it on. Put it on.
No.
Yes, put it on. So anyway, so I filled out the Lost and Found form for today. She bought a pack of she was in the Lululemon store and she got one thing of Lululemon socks or a pack of them, and she lost one of them. And we think that they picked them up in the we think that it got picked up in the laundry and washed. So we have heard a lot of really great stories about if they found something that you had that they would get those. And let's see. 5 years ago, yeah, that would be. Who knows? Maybe they'll get those. I don't think they even do Figment bands anymore, so that would be pretty good. So hopefully, Lululemon. Here's a tip: we did stay at the e-ticket lounge on the concierge level. That was probably one of the things that she fought me with the most because of the extra cost. But I knew we were only going to be at the parks for 2 days, but we were going to be on site for 5 days. They had a really good breakfast. It was basically a continental breakfast, and then at 10 o'clock it kind of moved over to kind of a snacky thing, and then at noon it was still kind of snacks, and then at 5 o'clock they had drinks, they had alcohol up there, had people who were wanting to drink wine and beer, and they had like little shrimp kebabs and mini quiches and things like that, and then they had a magical endings. They had names for them, and I don't have them in front of me right now. But the desserts at night were really great. There were all these little mini petit fours and all those, and then you could watch the fireworks. And we did that, except we usually utilized it every day, especially for breakfast. And then the one day we went to Disney World, we did not come back. And we closed the park down because we were trying to get as much as we could out of it. But on DCA Day, Disney California Adventure is smaller than the other park, and we'd pretty much ridden everything. We actually went over at lunchtime and ate some snacks and came back over. And I recommend going to the. I definitely recommend having the e-ticket lounge there, especially if you're not going to be there wall to wall at the parks all the time, because it just worked out cheaper for us to do that. So my also this is she's coming now with the one of the things that we got for being. I only think this is on the e-ticket lounge.
I don't think we were supposed to get on, and I think you lied to me.
I did lie to you, so
I'll find out when the credit card bill comes in.
So they these were hanging up in our room because we were on the concierge level, and we got 4 of them. Actually, we got 5 of them because they gave us an extra one because they took one of ours and they gave us 2.
The cleaning lady. It was still in a package and took it.
Yes, took it in the package, but they were very soft, very nice.
So the inside is like fleecy, and the outside is cotton.
Yes. The outside is soft, the inside is soft.
I saw somebody wearing theirs down at the pool, and I started to take it like to the pool, and then I thought, no, because then I won't want to wear it in the hotel room. If I'd known we were getting extras, I would have saved one for the hotel room and one for the pool. But
yeah, that was in the room, and we were not charged for them. We weren't. She still thinks I did something.
I don't believe him.
I didn't do anything because they were in 2 were hanging up, and then I asked for, and there were only 2. And I said, were our girls supposed to get some? And they said, oh yeah, there was one for every person in the room, and they gave us 2 other ones, and they got them Christmas morning. We laid them out underneath their Christmas presents. So that's like those things like when you give kids toothpaste when it's close to Christmas. Toothbrushes. So
we didn't do that this year.
No.
They don't brush their teeth anyway.
I think the only, let's see, we could talk about storytellers, which we could talk about what we ate while we were there. We ate it
at the Blue Bayou.
Which was
that was Christmas Eve. Very fancy.
We have a tradition of trying to eat someplace a little nicer on Christmas Eve. We've done that the past 4 or 5 years of just kind of dress up,
it's nice. And not to be rushed. It's just our slow day.
Yeah, we've pretty much done all of our shopping.
But it was rushed at Disney.
Yeah, it was rushed at Disney.
But it was fun. And the food was super good.
Yeah. You get to eat there, and Pirates of the Caribbean goes through.
It was dark.
It was dark.
And your menu has a little light on it.
Yeah.
But like mine didn't work. So you have to use your phone.
No, it worked.
It just didn't stay on very long.
Yeah.
And I knew I was going to want to eat snacks, because somebody even commented on that video that we were a bunch of teenagers eating off the toddler menu, but they let me order off the kids menu.
She acted like she wasn't going to, so she was like, yeah, I guess.
But I did.
I ordered off the adult menu, but it was only because
it wasn't that much different size of food either.
Right.
But the kids menu was $15 for the petite ribeye.
Yeah.
And mashed potatoes.
It was a prime rib.
Petite prime rib. And
it was a little fatty. I mean, I think it was Emma was great.
It was enough though, because I knew we'd already eaten some snacks. I knew we were going to eat more snacks, and I didn't need just a huge meal. And I kind of wish that they would have that option more available at the restaurants. I know I did not eat enough at Storytellers to justify the price.
No,
but
I don't think
because we'd eaten a lot of snacks all day, and it was the end of the day. If we'd have done that at lunch, I think maybe it would have been.
I had to get up, to catch that reservation.
But it was so neat, and Chip and Dale were there.
At both those reservations at Bayou and Grill and at Storytellers, I had to get up at 60 days in advance. I had to get up at the crack of dawn in the morning, and I had to catch those very quick because they filled up. Let's see. I think it started at 6 a.m. my time, so I had to get up at 5:45 to get up in the morning. And then one time I got up at 3:30. I just happened to be up for some reason. I was really worried about it, and I was able to make the reservation on one of the other ones.
A little.
And then. So yeah, you got to get up early to catch those reservations in the morning. You can't get up at 10 o'clock 60 days in advance and get them.
But I was.
But on Christmas Day, and this is the same thing on Thanksgiving, they don't do 60 days out for the Christmas Day dinner, which was the special turkey and steak and whatever at Storytellers. It was 45 days out. So I had to get up 45 days in advance, and then actually it was they weren't real sure about it. So I called the front desk, and they told me what day it was going to happen because it doesn't say what day it's going to happen. Yeah, we did catch it.
And we both actually had reservations. Like it popped up. I had a 6:05. He had 6:25. I had 11:30. Yeah. And then like as the day went on, we were able to release some of those. And so like don't be discouraged as you're doing it because you may not see the time that you prefer. Grab one, and then you can cancel it and grab another. Just don't forget to cancel it.
Right.
Especially storytellers, don't forget to cancel it.
Right.
But it was really nice in there. The desserts, there were so many desserts. Emma went to the bar and I was going to wash my hands and I said, hurry up and get your food because I think Chip was on the way to our table. And I was like, hurry up and get a plate and get back to the table. And she comes back to the table with a plate of desserts because that area on the buffet was not very busy, and she got, was it all desserts?
Yeah, it was all desserts.
And mashed potatoes.
And a piece of bread.
Oh, piece of bread. It was down by the dessert, so he got a little mad at her, and so she had to go back and get
some
real food.
Some real food. So.
But
and then
it was partly my fault because I told her to hurry, and
she didn't like anything on the menu, so she ended up.
But they're nice. They give you like 4 or 5 things that you can order off the buffet.
Chicken fingers. We had the corn chowder, which I really enjoyed. I don't really normally like cream corn, but that's basically.
It was really good.
Yeah. So.
But I was so full. Like I was able to eat a little bite of everything, but I don't feel like I ate my money's worth there.
No, I think I wouldn't do it again.
Like for Thanksgiving when we ate at the Peabody, we didn't eat the day before, all morning the day up.
Yeah,
so we get our money's worth.
I would say that was the least value of what we did was storytellers, but it was really the only time we ate that day.
And sat down and wasn't like 2 of us on a bench and 2 of us standing holding over like the way y'all ate your churros.
Yeah, eating churros or the bagel, so.
Oh, that's when we had the pretzel.
Yeah.
At Pim's.
Test Kitchen.
Panini.
And then you had the panini and.
It was so good, too. I think my favorite treat was at the Red Rose Tavern.
The gray stuff.
Yeah, the bells, the gray stuff, and because you see all these people posting videos of the gray stuff, and I just had to have it.
I think it was just it tasted like.
It was frosting, but it had red velvet cake in the middle.
Yeah, which was.
And it was on like a big kind of red velvet kind of cookie. It's pretty.
Yeah. It's
like a great Christmas tree.
I actually like the we got the Mickey
gingerbread cookie.
Mickey gingerbread cookie head and did. And it was funny on the DCA side, we got an order to get the candy cane and we never went back to get it.
We didn't know. You only had 30 minutes.
I didn't know. They said you had. She said, it'll be ready in 30 minutes. I was
he told her we were headed back to our room and then coming back.
Right, and when I got back, it was already gone.
It's gone.
So, but that's a rare thing. Christmas Day, the candy cane. Everyone was like, "Oh my gosh!" There were people in line Christmas Eve when we were at Disneyland that went straight. The line for that went all the way.
We went in line to get to Web Slingers, and they were in line waiting to get candy cane.
Right. And so, which was funny. I was just like, okay, y'all do that while we do this. So, All right, well.
But the people were so nice.
Hey, fire alarm collector person, FACP.
The people were really nice. Like, did we pay extra for the photo thing? We didn't pay extra for that, did we?
It was part of the whatever the Genie Plus thing.
But it was those ladies that told us about.
She was get your candy cane.
No, it was about going to Lost and Found because she was. Emma put her band out for them to scan for. Oh yeah, you can use your band for that. Like when you do your pictures, they touch their little device to your watch or your Magic Band, and then it puts those pictures into only on his phone because he had all of us under him. That was something else I didn't like that I couldn't control anything.
Well, we had to do that because it wasn't working on hers phone, so we had to remove it and go to the other. So
yeah, but they helped you at the concierge help you or down at the front desk? Who helped you with that? I didn't go down with you. You left our room and went somewhere.
I don't remember what I did.
But if you do e-ticket lounge concierge level, the people up in the e-ticket lounge, there's like a desk. We didn't do it. Did you do a video coming in where you can see them? There are several videos you can see them.
I did like 10 videos.
But there's usually 1 or 2 people at that desk, and they're a wealth of knowledge. Like they canceled a reservation for us because the day we did the LA tour, we got back and there was no way we were going to be able to go downtown Disney to eat. We were just eating in the e-ticket lounge. We got our money's worth out of that. And so I went over and she canceled the reservation for me.
And it would have cost us $40.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do it 2 hours in advance, and she said, "We took care of it for you."
Yeah, and
it was the Mexican restaurant.
I know. I kind of hate that we didn't go there.
Yeah.
But that was nice. I mean, I saw so many people going over there asking them questions, and they were very helpful. And they gave us little gifts, and that was nice. Like it was very much of a spoiled. Like we've never stayed on site, and so we've never done this option. And
I would say the closest probably is if you stayed in the Grand Floridian or you stayed at the Contemporary would be close, but that I don't think. And I guess maybe by Epcot there is the Port Orleans. Maybe I guess it probably would be close to them. But it was very nice to be able to just walk straight over there.
Yeah, it was so close.
I don't think people understand how close you are. Now, downtown Disney is so small; it's silly.
Yeah, it's nothing compared to Disney Springs at all.
Yeah, I mean, there's
but
probably.
Really, do you need all that?
I mean, it would be. I would have liked to have had more shopping options.
I'm glad we didn't.
The
shopping options.
I mean, there's so many shopping. Like the downtown Disney is so. I mean, the Disney Springs is so huge. And
it's like a park in itself. Okay.
Boardwalk. Yeah, I think yacht club.
Yeah.
Right.
No, hands down, if we ever go back.
Hey,
Chloe. If we ever go back, we will. I don't even know. And like Lisa told us, we ran into Lisa Land while we were there. Like the Grand Californian, it hasn't really been updated in a while. Right. And even some other people we know were like there. They came in the day we left. And that was one of the things she said in her videos is that it's just not as updated, and it's dark. Like even in the lobby, it's like you're in it's a lodge. It's part of the Grizzly. Okay, I'll be right there.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead and catch all of these.
Yes.
Hey,
it's very lodgy feeling, and
I like the
which
way
is nice.
And like I said, I sat over there for an hour.
Dark though, really dark.
Yeah, I sat over there for an hour. Video in the fireplace.
It's coming. Coming soon.
That video will probably be up Tuesday. It took like
22 hours.
22 hours to
download. But it's 2 hours. It's over 2 hours.
Yeah, it's in 8K. So
yes, it is, and it's really pretty. But even Lisa said, for your money, I mean, Disneyland Hotel is, I mean.
And even if you go into early entry into
where Disney Lodge, the California, Grand California spits you out, it's not
closer to getting to Web Slinger or anything that's going to be closer.
I guess the pier area, you can get to it pretty quick. I don't know what was early over there, but like to get to the Avengers Campus, you got to go all the way around and you kind of pass cars and
right. And
yeah.
But
I would pick Disneyland Hotel.
If we ever do go,
we didn't go to the Paradise Pier. It was a little bit of a walk. Well, we couldn't tell how far really it was. We could see it easy.
It's Pixar Pier.
Oh, is that what the name of it is? But it also has an entrance into.
Are you?
Oh, you're gonna love it. Have you been there before? Yeah, I'm assuming you probably have.
Are you doing the e-ticket lounge? Are you going to be on the e-ticket?
Do it.
If you don't, do it.
You won't. And tell Robert we said hey. We put a picture up of the girls with Robert. We gave him a little gift as we left because we took a gift with us to celebrate hitting 5,000 because we were hoping we would make it. And so we did. And so the girls picked him. We were just going to randomly pick somebody down in downtown Disney, but they picked Robert. He took such good care of us. He said he's following us. So Robert, if you see this, we miss you. But everybody in there was amazing. Like in the e-ticket lounge.
Yeah. I ran into some people that weren't so great, but yeah.
That was in the park in downtown Disney.
Yeah, they weren't as friendly. So.
Well, I mean, it was Christmas Eve
Yeah,
and Christmas Day, and they're having to work.
They should have been, yeah, and they knew what they were getting into. So.
I felt bad for them.
Well, we've been on for an hour.
Yeah, we could talk.
We could talk. I think we're going to do another one of these and maybe kind of talk about some of this stuff again and go.
Super Mario World.
I wholeheartedly recommend you do the e-ticket. It is well worth it.
You will not regret it. Even on a park day there, it is. We left DCA, went back to the hotel. Elsie took a shower, and then we went up there, got snacks. We took drinks. They even tell you take drinks, take a drink because you're gonna need it at the park.
All that they'll let you take drinks in. Yeah,
they got Uncrustables. There's crackers. There's Kind bars.
You take you some Ziploc bags and make you a bagel sandwich with some ham in the morning.
So every morning he went and got. Did you say this already? He would go get in line. The 2 mornings we went to the park, he got in line. And the girls and I went up at 6:30. He got in line at 6:10. We went up there. As soon as it opened at 6:30, I fixed his coffee. And I fixed him a cup of fruit and a bagel with some cheese and meats on it. And they had the cup trays. And so I put his coffee in his cup of that. And then I put my hot chocolate in my cup of the deviled eggs and whatever and fruit. And the girls got their hot chocolate and a cup of something to eat. And I mean, that got us through till morning snack and then at the park. So, but we would just stand there and eat it till 7:00 until they opened that security gate. And then you run, we let the girls, second day, we didn't know the first day, the girls would run down and get in line at the gate to the park. And
because you're competing against people coming from the Grand Californian. You got people coming from the side parking.
Because anybody can get in at 7.
Right. There's 5 plays to get in at 7. So you're right there. So you gotta hot foot it through there. And then you're at the front of the line.
Well, but then when you get into the park, there is another place, and you gotta look. There's another place, a separate little line for hotel stay people. And then the girls would say the commoners. Then people not staying on site.
Let's save that for next time.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up because we got kids here that are dying to eat some cake. So thanks for staying.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Hey, and Patrick, anytime you want to, I think you have my number. Anytime you want to talk more about shorts or what I can do to help you.
And if you're ever here in town to visit family, call us.
Yeah. But I'll be glad to help you. And anybody else who's watching this later on afterwards, I love to help people get followers. I don't charge anything. So I always have a couple of ideas for everybody. So do those shorts. Tag us in those, any shorts you do, Patrick, and then, or send them to us. And then we'll
like them.
We'll like your videos. So, and if you haven't had a chance to like this video, thumbs up and subscribe. And we're on the race.
Hit that notification bell. And, Happy New Year.
Yes, collab for sure.
We don't know how to do that.
Yeah, but we'll collab for sure. So everybody have a Happy New Year and
stay safe.
Stay safe. And I don't even know how to stop this thing. So
let's
see.
And okay.